We all know the story of Lord Krishna and Sudama. It's the story of unbreakable bond of true friendship. It talks about how Krishna greets his childhood friend and helps him in his most difficult times. It's a story where Krishna defines what is true friendship. The same exact story, the exact same scenes gets repeated in Mahabharata. But the acts and the behavior which takes place changes the entire ending to a story of enmity. Two kids grew up together. They studied together. They spent their whole childhood together. Friendship bonded them with brotherhood. As time went, life took them to different states. One became the king, the super rich, and other got stuck with financial crunch. Remembering the past with the confidence on the friendship and the brotherhood that was shared, the financially crippled one decides to meet his rich friend to seek his support. Story number 1. Sudama goes to meet Krishna. Krishna gets overjoyed with happiness and hugs him in front of the entire family and the entire city. He proudly announces that Sudama was his best friend and treats him with utmost respect and humbleness. With the amount of love and respect shown by Krishna, Sudama hesitates himself to ask for the favor or the support he had come to ask for. Without him even asking, Krishna, without even telling him, solves all the problems, clears all the sorrows, and gives him everything he needs, thus setting an example of true friendship. Story number 2. Dronacharya. Dronacharya goes to meet his old friend Drupad. Drupad does not even care and he denies their friendship. He ignores and ill-treats Dronacharya. Dronacharya gets offended and insulted. With great difficulty, when he asks for help, Drupad denies to support him as a friend, but says he will give him something as Bhiksha. Dronacharya, getting insulted, feels horrible and heartbroken. That day, that moment, he decides to take revenge and get Drupad to his feet. If it was the wealth and the power which was making Drupad feel so big and egoistic, if it was a reason for him to deny their friendship and insult him, then he wanted that power and wealth to be crushed. That day, he decides that with his art of teaching, art of weaponry, skills of mantras and Vedas, he will train the best of the best warriors in the world and make them defeat Drupad. Dronacharya next goes and becomes a teacher of Hastinapur, the royal teacher of Pandavas and Kauravas. Once all the training was done, he asks his students to defeat Drupad and bring him to him as Guru Dakshina. Look at that, a teacher asking for revenge and power from his own students as Guru Dakshina for every skill and knowledge what he has taught them, thus seeding the idea of revenge, enmity, power and weakness in the minds of Pandavas and Kauravas. One of the major factors for the Mahabharata. Still going further, with enmity, Drupad trains his only son to kill Dronacharya. His sole purpose of birth was to kill Dronacharya, and finally Drupada's son kills Dronacharya. The story of friendship to the story of enmity. Every act what we do matters, not only us, even for the generations to come. Jai Shri Krishna.